Welcome back to Hungry Humble Human, the podcast where we explore what it really means to lead with courage, clarity, and compassion in a world that doesn't always make it easy. I want to begin today with a phrase that's been echoing in my mind lately. It seems counterintuitive, but in the most difficult times, focusing on what is still right and being grateful for it may help decrease the impact of the stressor. Now, that may sound like something out of a mindfulness manual or a Pinterest quote board, but let me tell you, it's also deeply practical. And for those of us leading through chaos, holding space for others, or simply trying to make it through the day in one piece, it can be life-changing. Because let's face it, when everything feels like it's falling apart, the natural response is to fixate on the broken pieces. We ruminate, we problem solve, we brace ourselves for more. But what if the real strength is found not in tightening up, but in softening just enough to notice what isn't falling apart? That one team member who showed up early to support someone else, that client who sent an encouraging email out of the blue, that breath you just took without rushing to the next task. Sometimes it's not about solving the crisis in front of you. It's about shifting your internal chemistry enough to meet it with steadiness and grace. This isn't spiritual bypassing. I'm not saying you ignore the stressors. You absolutely acknowledge them. But when you balance them with genuine gratitude, even the smallest sliver, it physiologically and psychologically lowers your cortisol levels. It widens your perspective. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your own nervous system. You're no longer being hijacked by fear. You're grounding yourself in reality, not just the painful parts, but the whole balanced truth. And the truth almost always includes something that's still working, something that's still right, something that's still good. So here's your invitation for today. When the pressure mounts, when the inbox overflows, when the team dynamics get messy, pause. Ask yourself, what is still going right? What can I genuinely be grateful for right now in this moment? Even if it feels small. Actually, especially if it feels small. That simple practice can be the difference between spiraling and centering yourself, between reacting from fear or responding from wisdom. This is how we lead without losing ourselves, not by being superhuman, but by being more intentionally human. Hungry, humble, human. That's the path to walk. Until next time, stay kind, stay grounded, and don't forget to notice what's still going right. If this resonated with you, please share it with someone who might need the reminder today. And if you haven't already, please leave a comment to help others find this message. And if you are interested in continuing the conversation, you can find me at CherylMarksYoung.com. Talk to you soon.